Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful episode of the Wonders of Science of Mr. Whybrew. This is Season 4, Episode 10, and in this episode, we're going to answer the question, what are the outer planets? Does anyone know? Does anyone want to take a guess? Anyone? Alright, let me go ahead and answer that question. So what are the outer planets? Well, the outer planets are those planets which are farther away from the sun than those planets that we mentioned in the previous video, that being the terrestrial planets. You remember Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Now, let's go ahead and just lay them out in order, in their sequential distance order. That is, in order from closest to furthest, and that is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Now, the outer planets have some characteristics that are unique to them, and what I mean unique to them, in comparison to the inner or terrestrial planets that we've talked about. They both have faster orbits, and their spins, that being their rotation, is faster. Okay? Now, the outer planets, or let me just make sure I connotate this, or at least explain this. 4 of the 5 outer planets are referred to as giants. Jupiter and Saturn are referred to as gas giants, and Uranus and Neptune are referred to as ice giants. Now, lastly, that 5th and final outer planet is Pluto, and Pluto is referred to as a dwarf planet. Now, remember, as I mentioned in my previous video, the discussion of planets goes into the field branch of science which we call astronomy, and I actually have a video on astronomy that is actually part of Season 3. In fact, it's the first episode of that season, so if you want to go back, review that information, or look over it a little bit, you're more than welcome to, but I just thought I'd put that out there, alright? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on now to our fun science fact of the day. Did you know that camels have 3 eyelids, and they have 3 eyelids to protect themselves from blowing sand? And you can imagine where they live in their habitat, you can see where that's really necessary and needed. Pretty cool, huh? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me for another wonderful episode of the Wonders of Science with Mr. Whybrew. Keep an eye out for the question that'll be at the end of the video, and as always, enjoy the wonders of science. Good day, and goodbye. Take care.